What is up YouTube, my name is Toxic. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to another Infinite Warfare video. Today I'm going to give you the class setup to make the Volk assault rifle overpowered. And the Volk is basically, it's technically the AK-47 in Infinite Warfare. They made it into an energy weapon and they also lowered down the fire rate a little bit. So that's how it differs from traditional AK-47s. But still, this is the last assault rifle you get in Infinite Warfare, and for good reason, because this gun is very powerful when you put the right attachments on it, and of course when you use the right perks. So I'm going to give you the best class setup right now to make this gun overpowered, and the reason why I think I'm qualified to do so is because I am grinding for solar camo, and I actually finished the gold camo on this gun. So I played a lot with perks and all the attachments in this gun, with this gun. So I am ready to give you guys what I feel is the best attachments, the best setup you can run on this class, on this weapon. So without further ado, drop a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and let's get into the class setup. You want to run quick draw and foregrip. Of course, those are the first two attachments you want to run because they're pretty much self-explanatory. Quick draw allows you to aim down the sights faster, so you'll be ready in almost every gunfight. And then for the foregrip, this gun does have a lot of bullet damage and it does have a bit of recoil, so the recoil pattern is not that bad, but the foregrip will come in handy to be more accurate in those shots. The next two attachments you want to run are stock and Faraday slug. Now stock, you guys know it from Black Ops 3 and other Call of Duty games. It allows you to move faster when you aim down the sight. So what this does for you is allow you to strafe left and right when you are aiming down the sights and you're shooting. It just makes you harder to hit when you're strafing from left to right, instead of just you standing there waiting for the bullets to hit you. Trust me, stock will help you a lot when using it on most assault rifles. You don't really need it in other weapons, probably light machine guns, but definitely for assault rifles you want to run stock on this one. And then lastly, the Faraday slug. This basically is the hollow point, but it's the energy version of it, and what it does is it gives you increased headshot damage. So when you aim with this gun down the sights, what happens is the recoil pattern is going to be kind of upwards, and so that means that when you're shooting, you're probably going to hit those headshots. And if you have the Faraday slug equipped on this gun, you're probably going to get that increased headshot damage and get the kill faster. So it kind of increases your time to kill a bit, if you would say. So those are the four attachments you're going to run on this gun. Obviously, when you talk about an overpowered class, you're talking about, you know, more than two attachments. You're talking about 3 to 4, or maybe in some cases 5 attachments. In this case, I did not go for a sight because I went for dead silence instead. And speaking of dead silence, let's talk about the perks I ran on this class. I basically ran Ghost. You always want to run Ghost in Infinite Warfare because the enemy UAV is most of the time up. It's there in the air, and if you don't have Ghost, you're going to be pinpointed on the minimap. You want to run Dead Silence as perk 3, as I just mentioned. It silences your jetpack boost jumps and all that stuff, and it also silences your footsteps, so you can flank the enemy, you know, fly around with no worries of being heard. Even though you can still hear it a little bit, but it's very, you can't hear it. Like if there's gunshots going on and stuff like that and explosions, you're not going to hear the faint sounds when using Dead Silence. For perk 2, what I run is Hardline, and this is the thing about Hardline, and it's very important, especially with this class setup. Now the Volk that I am using is a variant called the Greed, and what this variant gives you is 10% bonus on every kill you get. So you get 10% extra score on every point. So if a kill is 100 points, you get a 10% boost to your kill, so you get 110 points. Now I'm actually running Hardline because, as you know, Hardline gives you extra points towards every kill as well. So when you mix the Volk Greed, which gives you 10% extra score, plus Hardline, which also gives you extra points, what you get is the most amount of XP per kill using this class setup. So it is very important. I really advise you to get the Volk Greed if you haven't gotten it. So it is a epic variant. It's actually, no, it's a rare variant. It's the blue category, sorry. So it's pretty affordable. It's like 500 COD points, not 500 COD points, it's 500 salvage if I'm not mistaken. So you really want to go for this variant because it really will get you the most amount of XP. And that is basically the class setup for this gun, how to make it overpowered and how to get the most XP using this greed variant. So definitely you guys give it a try. As you can see, I'm using it in the background footage here on the map Frontier, and I did pretty well. I got a whole bunch of kills with this class setup. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Toxic out.